Biggest new additions in the NFL this season. BG, start us off with one of yours.
There's nobody else that we should be starting off with. The soon-to-be Offensive Player of the Year and possibly, definitely deserving, should be MVP, Saquon Barkley.
The biggest.
This man only has 2 games this year, bro, under 110 total yards. Picking him up, putting him down. To go even further, is averaging 10 yards almost per catch. Every time you catch it, you getting the first down. As long as Saquon stays healthy, the Eagles just might be back in the Super Bowl.
Bo Nix with the Denver Broncos. The Broncos look like they have their leader of the future that the team can rally around. Bo Nix isn't scared to go talk to Sean Payton or to get in his face. This ain't like Russell Wilson because Sean Payton wants Bo Nix. Denver Broncos are in the thick of the playoff hunt. He's pushing for the Rookie of the Year.
Just the same way as there's players with that positive impact, there's the players that's having a negative impact. Some might be called a cancer, and I am not going to hesitate to call this man a cancer. Former MVP, Aaron Rodgers, you haven't been helping the Jets in your first year healthy. Things was technically better last year. If you ask Robert Saleh, man still had his job, right? OC and the GM still had their jobs, right? Aaron Rodgers this year is averaging 4.1 air yards per completion, the second lowest in his 18-year career since his rookie year. Also, this man is on pace to throw the most interceptions he's ever thrown in his career.
Last season, it was all about hope for the Jets. This season, they wish they could go back to hoping because the reality hasn't been fun. Talking about biggest new additions, Panthers fans, if you can stand the rain, you might just have something in Dave Canales, your head coach. He's already won more games than y'all did all last season, and we still got some more season to go. He got Bryce Young showing flashes of what made him the #1 overall pick. That touch and ball placement that he possesses got his confidence back up, and he can clearly make hard decisions. He is willing to bench his #1 overall pick, Bryce Young. Give him a hard reset. Let Andy Dalton come in, win a couple of games, and now you go back to the young guy, let him prove if he could really be your quarterback of the future. NFL players be acting different when it's time to get that bag.
Straight up, when you play good, they pay good. And that boy Russell Wilson, he on a 1-year deal. And he was hurt for half the year. He's played 6 games, and Justin Fields has played 6 games. The Steelers are now averaging 28.7 points per game compared to the 20 that they was doing with Justin Fields. 4 touchdowns in a game versus the Steelers defense you're going to have to score to beat them? Not happening. Good luck. Dangerous, Mr. Unlimited to unlock that dog, George Pickens. That boy done went from averaging 60 yards a game with Justin Fields to 80 now with Russ. He catching some of the moon balls. That boy Russ been doing his thing, and you know Pittsburgh gonna re-sign him this upcoming season. Dropping that bag.
When your wife Sierra, you better have that money keep coming in, especially when you want to keep popping out them babies. The AFC North is about that bag. Lamar got his. Russ trying to get one. Jamar Chase, he held out this offseason because he wanted that money, and he's showing the Bengals, you need to show me the money. He leads the NFL in touchdown receptions right now. Has a chance to win the Triple Crown. That would mean he led the NFL in receiving yards, catches, and touchdowns. He's played every game so far this season. Hasn't said nothing out of pocket. And he's showing y'all you're gonna have to pay him like the top receiver because where the Bengals gonna get someone better? Joe Burrow got his check. Now it's time for his guy to get his check too.
Get your hands off my Versace.